they begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better home than what our party so help me God. God bless you and be with you.
Now, let me say hats up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us right here tonight on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't hear and we hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally, and usually because of the pain, that the things tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. That sorry carries no indication, no weight. Indeed, we regret our actions. Never, ever do we regret it. Because we calculate and know everything that we do, and we are very clear about what we do. And so we will certainly get there. And we are grateful to the Almighty God, and I thank you all for your prayers. You continue to run on our behalf because it's not an easy thing. Yeah, we all struggle, pass through challenges on a daily basis, and we'll always get there. We will always get there, and with God, all things are possible. So I always tell you people that it doesn't matter what people think or what they say. We are just happy that we are getting there, and God will take us through in all that we do. So we are forever grateful. So and I. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And we thank God so much for everything He continues to share with us in all that happens. A lot of things are happening in the world, and we hear playing politics with our own. So, but there are a lot of things that you may not understand, especially as a person, and you have to tap into the understandings of others as you move on. And things are great, and we'll certainly get there. And I always told people, whether people want to think it anyhow, we will certainly get there. How are you doing? I hope you are doing so great tonight. Oh God, this country. This country. This country. This country. THIS. This country. Anyway, we're getting there. So I just thought to share with you some things that are very essential for us in passing before we can go on. Let me say good evening to all of you and a good morning to others in other locales. I will state clearly that it's morning hours for them. Let me say how's up to all of you. And there are some things we want to share here tonight. And we are not sharing them because we feel of sharing them in the form and manner. You people will think sometimes it's not like that, but we're sharing them. Oh, why am I doing this? Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to forward something to Kings, and I made a mistake. I forwarded it to the wrong person. Anyway, thank you. So we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything that we do. So we are grateful, and we'll certainly get there. Whether you like it or not, we'll get there. So I want to tell you all some things, show you all some things that are very essential for our country. Sometimes they are not meant to be debated, no, but sometimes you just want to highlight it because it's called for. You just highlight it because you think it's just necessary that it be highlighted. And in all that we do, Liberia comes first, and we'll always prioritize Liberia. But you see, in my late sociology class that I used to sit in, they said that people can make people to grow. They say when you live in an environment that is challenging, that can challenge you to grow, you will grow. When you live in an environment that is not challenging, or you and the people there, all of you are just the same, nobody has to prove any point to anybody that how you remain. But when you live in an environment where other people are growing, that's how you grow. So your environment plays a significant impact on your development, which is sociologically factual. So that's what they told us, and we believe it. So I want to say also to all of you, a lot of things are happening in Liberia as we speak. Things are no longer normal. Too many things happening, and everyone else sitting very dormant. Some of them that sit dormantly, they are not even aware of what's happening. It is our business to bring to them what's happening in their country so that they are informed. And we are just happy that things are going on that we told you about. For us, we are consistent. That's what credibility does. That's what integrity does. Anyone who treads the path of integrity, you will always be consistent. Because the path of integrity is this wrong that is wrong today will remain wrong tomorrow, will remain wrong in the future. Anybody who treads the path of integrity, you will always be consistent. You will always be consistent. It doesn't matter what it is. You will always be consistent. And there are some things that we may not support. The fact of the matter that they are good and we want to speak to them. We should speak and acknowledging that they are good. Instead of speaking and then describing it as bad thing that happening, those ones will haunt you in the future. It will bring in a lot of inconsistencies that you will be faced with in the future. So some of us, we are very careful. There are some people who were men of God yesterday who could talk plenty today. They can't talk again. They are no longer men of God, but they stay in the churches. There are certain imams who used to be passing around here talking all kinds of things. Today, they are not able to say the same thing, but rather they are just gallivanting, passing all over the place. Greediness have just exposed them. And that's what I always told people. This we as presidency and a temporary state off the stage placed on where by the Almighty God was meant to teach Liberian people lessons, and then expose those people whom you had in this country that you had always relied on, you taking them to be serious people. Right? It's now time you get to know them. Those serious people, people whom you used to think that they are professional. People who you think that they are very, very professional. That today you know, and people whom you thought were very disciplined. And now you know how indisciplined they are. People whom you thought, oh yeah, they're present tolerant or this, that. And now you know it. The people whom you thought that indeed were educated and they could run things in this country, they were by far better. And now you know it. And so this is a teaching moment for all of us. And that's God's own way of teaching. God teaches through practical means. That's the Jesus method. You know, when we were in school learning about the teaching methodologies and things, they said the Jesus practical, you know, and the Jesus practical way, the Jesus method. So when you talk about the Jesus method, it's a practical method. So he uses that kind of method that involve you have to display, you have to demonstrate, and everything Jesus taught us and he continues to teach us are all demonstrative. So he demonstrates them, and that's just him. And that's how he lived his life. And everything that he ever taught us, it was reflection of himself. So he was like a mirror through which you could look and know that this is a lesson, at least, he's teaching. So that's the kind of thing. So these are practical issues. When I see people going through these kind of experiences, I say, but then it is God teaching, because that's his method. That's the method he implores to teach. They say experience a great teacher, right? Yeah. So Jesus uses experiences. He used experiences and continues to use experiences to deal with this lecture series. So we are very grateful and to the Almighty God that at least we are here, and we'd just like for us to bring you up to speed with some of the things that are happening that we knew were going to happen, and they are happening. So we always tell you all of that. Sometimes you never fight grace. You may win, but you're not succeeding. I always told you that. You can win, but you will not succeed. The intent of winning is to achieve something. But if you won and you didn't achieve something out of that winning, that means you did not succeed. And that's life for yourself. You may steal people, you trick them here and there. Yeah, you won them. You managed to trick me, so you won me. But are you benefiting from that stealing? No, you did not succeed. So for you to say I successfully stole from AB, no, you can't say I successfully stole. I managed to win him over. I won him and then took away his money. I stole it. Were you successful in achieving the goal that was earmarked for that stealing? No. So today you are where you are. You are not succeeding. So winning and succeeding are two different things, right? So I come from the football background too. So I always tell people, yes, you may be playing this game and you will win a match, but you are not qualified for the next level. Yeah. You may win this game today. They say, oh yeah, you're going to the game. Man, when you win, but a certain number of goals that you need, or points that you need, certain number of goals that you need. Maybe you needed to beat 3-0. But out of beating 3-0, you were only able to beat 2-1. Or you beat 1-0. You still won. But are you successful? No. You are not seeing yourself progress beyond that stage. You are still going to stay. They say, I know they say you kill cow, you eat dry rare or whatever like that. That what people will tell you, because not all winnings are success. No. But all success, all of the success you see passing around, it comes from winning. But not all winning you see are success. You don't see it like that. So these are things that you must be able to know, so that you aim for the best, the jackpot, and what it is. The reason I'm saying this, I will share some things with you people. You know, recently, the Honorable Vice President and Jeremiah Kpankun, His Excellency Jeremiah Kpankun, he celebrated his birthday on his farm. And some of you, sometimes some questions you want to ask, you don't just go to occasions like that. You ask yourself the question, what is the occasion about? What's happening? Or let's take, for instance, if Abraham we organized a party where invitations were extended. And then you look at my entire party at my house, you don't see Israel in there, you don't see anybody from here at that occasion. It tells you something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. The human relation is not intact. And then again, what they call. So people will be like that. And you got to observe all of that. You're not just going to the party and seeing other people there. Yeah, other people may attend, but there are certain people that you have to recognize and know that they ought to attend, whether they like it or not, they have to attend. And that would demonstrate something else. You have to know that. So I had been doing my investigation to know who all were those who attended. Who were the attendants? Go and ask in Nima County as we speak. That birthday celebration, which was his first ever elaborate celebration ever held since he got in life, or he began man, or since he took over the whatever political leadership or whatever, that's the first elaborate one that he ever had. It was made, programmed, designed, and everything to attract people, not just Nimbayans, but to attract people from the arms and levels of government who recognize him as a vice president, like they would troop at Joseph Boakar's place when he is having his occasion. Just to identify with him, our vice president, this, that, to identify with him. These are occasions where these observations will tell you whether things are in tight. Long ago, I told you that things were not okay. The folks in the Unity Party, from the onset of the Unity Party, they were somewhat trying to sway towards him, thinking that Joseph Boakar was failed and that things wouldn't have favored Joseph Boakar to have lived this long. So most of them, even in there, after they got their jobs, they now got to the realization that, oh yeah, Joseph Boakar would not be able to live long. So let's just start building our relationship with Jeremiah Kwankun. So you saw most of those young Unity Party guys, they begin to gravitate towards Jeremiah Kwankun. You saw them going around him because they saw him as the next future. But times went by, the Papa's skin started improving. His eyesight, they begin to put all kinds of sophisticated things in there. His eyesight, his voice that used to tremble is down somewhat, and in a way that is almost accommodating for the kind of position he holds here and there. You can understand clearly that. And most importantly, when the by-election was held in Nima County for replacement of Senator Prince Johnson, the way Kun managed it in an on Prince Johnson manner. I want to say on Prince Johnson manner. Let me put it that way. On Prince Johnson manner. When I mean on Prince Johnson, that is not how Prince Johnson used to win his elections in that place. He didn't carry millions. He didn't go out ditching out money all over. No, he didn't. He didn't go out ditching out money. They used that point as a case in point to just test, to test the ability, the capability, the strength of the vice president. He did not deliver on that. And they believe that it was Kogas. Because even in areas that Jeremiah Kun, in a manner bell, where he even contested and won as representative before, areas he still had Ide Gonglo where winning him in his own backyard, even the very farm he had his birthday party on. He was defeated there. Right? Yeah. So those things happen. So they all lose faith in him. But that's not it. So the program that was held in Nima County that you people saw, and you'll say, oh yeah, the 14 Guinea, they're doing the Jeremiah Kun celebrating birthday. Yeah, that was being insensitive. But anyway, let's leave that. Joseph Boakar himself have been very insensitive from day one. So the issue about insensitivity to the plights of the Liberian people is not an issue now that we should be discussing. That's a normal thing that goes with the Unity Party. But I just want to stress this and tell you this, and I want to challenge anybody from the Unity Party or from Nima County or wherever they are. Most of the Unity Party officials, they did not attend that birthday celebration that was held by Jeremiah Kwankun. Most of them. Things are not okay. And Kun is aware that they fighting him. Kun is very much aware that they're fighting him, the vice president. He's aware that they are fighting him. And that battle is not an easy battle. It's a battle that will go a mighty long way. Forget about those things that you see out there. Kun is being strangulated. Right? So you can see it clearly. And some of us will do the observations to tell you what the future, the political future of this country looks like. You want to take it from the entire country political future. You want to look at from the perspective of the alliance that apparently must have ascended to power. How is the alliance? Is things still okay? Liberty Party hosts a program. You see, former Foreign Affairs Minister then there. Let me say, yeah, Foreign Affairs Minister then attending Liberty Party program. You have Gloria Mususka then attending Liberty Party program, and whatever it is. Jeremiah Kun hosts a birthday celebration. None of these officials and things attended there. The Unity Party officials, people from the Unity Party wing of the alliance, they did not attend. That raises eyebrows. It should raise something that something is not just right. But again, it's left with them to do, and some of us will just raise these things so that people will know. And I got this information that Jeremiah Kun, you know, he was sitting in the wake of his boys, in the midst of his boys, and some of them were complaining, and he want to still raise their hope, their expectation. I seen kind of talk then that Prince Johnson used to be talking, how the baby will not lay long, blah, blah, blah. He, you know, he's not really circumcised in speaking. He always talks just like that. Like he did with the Prince Johnson funeral. He's sitting on Prince Johnson funeral and denigrating Prince Johnson and saying Prince Johnson as somebody who now used to be serious or whatever it is. So now when he tell you that he will change tomorrow, that inconsistency of Prince Johnson, I think he was highlighting out the man's funeral and then paying tribute at the same time. And the Capitol building, and I think at the Capitol building, yeah, he did same. So you can know clearly. Yeah. So right within there, he's sitting with his boys and they're having conversation and say, you think, let's just pray when things improve, you know, the woman is old, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He too also anticipates the death of the woman. So he is making this expression in the midst of the people. Hey guys, and telling them, say, you think I will be president, and like Gafwan then will be what they call double Jala then will be. So he mentioned all the guys' name and who now looking for favor. Some of the guys in his midst and in their midst recorded him and took it to these guys. Currently, as we speak, Gafwan is not doing business with any Nima person at that finance ministry. About Gafwan is not comfortable doing business with any one of them who have ties to Jeremiah Kun. That's the sour relationship currently they are experiencing at their level. Right? Yeah, these are things that we just bring into the spotlight. You check within your own closet and corners and know what I'm telling you. You see, sometimes in a law thing that we're going to be talking about here, so we'll get something they call direct evidence and we'll get something they call circumstantial evidence. You know, direct evidence is that piece of evidence that you can see, that evidence that you can see with your eye. You can identify it by any of the five senses. You can see it, you can touch it, you can smell it, you can feel it. Very good. All the warning, they must be inside it. That is what we call direct evidence. Then circumstantial evidence is an evidence that is afraid that you can just look at it and then just determine that, oh, Abraham William came here. We didn't see Abraham William taking phone, but for the fact that Abraham William came in the building, we know that Abraham William took the phone. That is circumstantial evidence. You are trying to build it that Abraham William was taking the phone because he came in this building. Or especially most of the rape cases that you see that circumstantial evidence. The child went to your hall. The child never had any blood oozing from her or whatever it is. Last time you called the child for her to go buy you peppermint, like, yeah, and there this thing happened. But the mentor, you say you didn't catch me on the child raping the child. Yeah, it's true that you didn't care about it, but circumstantial evidence wise would tie you to that and say that you raped the person, especially when the child is saying that a man did it to me. So I am teaching y'all. The also these things I'm giving you is not direct evidence based thing. There are some of it that direct, I will give you a direct. There are some of it that circumstantial evidence means. So you people are the jurors. Look at these pieces of circumstantial evidence that we're talking about. And then deal with it and see what are lying or are talking God fair truth. That's why your business. Go and do your own thing and then you want to go. You don't just say that. You shouldn't be lazy juror. You'll be judges. You go and do your own stuff then and you'll deal with it. Let's see how it happens. because I'm not one person who will come here and tell you things just because I want to say it. But it's left with them, right? It's just the uncomfortability and that is being currently that's currently taking over the entire alliance, where everyone else doing their own thing, blah blah blah. That one, that's something that I'm coming to talk here too much. So I just leave that one there. The bigger picture is no one fights George Weah and succeeds. So let them go with that one there. Let them go enjoy themselves on that side. The next thing is that, you know, the Unity Party people, God will continue to expose them. I'm saying these things in passing. Today, we are sitting in this country. The Unity Party people will not tell you that Joseph Boakai, our president, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuman Boakai, who could take phones, who could take phones, I don't say phones, because he spoke with Elon Musk, he spoke with Donald Trump, he spoke with anybody. In fact, he went, Donald Trump singled him out as the best African president. They were flying around here with it. Joseph Boakai is in crisis. His border point is being attacked by Guineans who claim that they will not give an inch, and they are saying it and they mean it, and they are sitting right there with nothing happening. We have Donald Trump, though fighting a war on us. Donald Trump fighting a war on us. Let's just understand it that way. He fighting a war on us. Let's get it clear. He fighting a war on us. Good. So that we get it clear. This is the First Lady of I call it the First Lady of Sierra Leone. You're listening to that thing I'm talking years old. You're listening to something I'm getting to. When we talking about thing, you can be what they call it. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Oh, I can't tell you. The First Lady. You're listening. I will read a statement that she released, but let me show you her first, so that you see the First Lady of Sierra Leone. You'll be looking at her while I'm talking. There's something I'm talking about her. You'll just be looking at her, yeah? I'm begging you. Hello, Moyazo. The First Lady of Sierra Leone. How there? And you see her? Okay, let me show you another image again. We are getting there. We are getting there. With God, all things are possible. And when I be telling you some of the things you're going to be passing around, you'll be talking all kinds of things. Oh, Abraham, we only do. Abraham, we only do. But we expose all your lies, deceit. We expose everything. Because we are not used to lies. No. We are good guys. So, I laid it there, right? Let me show you something about her. Let me take this one off and show you something else. We are going to images here. So let me see here. This is it. What is here? You're seeing something on the screen there? I'll read it for those of you in Radio Land. Let's open it up so that we read it together. They say here, First Lady Melania Trump, the wife of Donald Trump, invites you to attend a working section for the Fostering the Future Together Global Coalition Summit. This is the program, right? It is a summit. They invited her to attend this summit on Tuesday, March 24th, 2024, which was obviously on yesterday. Let me say 2026, Tuesday, March 24th, 2026, at the time of 10 o'clock in the morning. The United States Department of State, and all right, there are students there, whatever. They say this invitation is non-transferable. The invitation, you can't give it to anyone else. It's non-transferable. This is the invitation that was sent to the lady. Joseph Boakai and Katumu Boakai, and Joseph Boakai, who has the closest of ties with Donald Trump, his wife. And in fact, they can be laughing, cooking, eating, and whatever it is. Katumu Boakai is somewhere here passing around behind traffic management. Oh gosh, the people, they are very low grade. You see, one thing that happens here is that, you see, if you are my friend and I want to demonstrate that friendship, the way my woman will respect you, it will be derived from the relationship between the husbands. Boakai has no relationship. Everything you saw Boakai doing here, they're calling here, there is to direct him and instruct him to just sell out the country. That's all. It's a different thing. If I, Abraham, when you're here, and I decided to just call you to just use you, and you say, I know AB, no, we don't have a relationship. Anytime I want to use you, I use you. There are certain relationship and friendship that you are in, that you will look at for yourself, and you determine what it is. Now that somebody calling you to just use you, then you say you're in relationship. Right? They were not. So they called Boakai. They were there instructing him to how do you call that HPS do all those things there. Yes, then make sure that man I will deport you. You must accept the man here, or what? All those kind of instruction, and they were just giving so instruction. In fact, when he sat down in front of the man look at him for the man say, of all the African presidents are speaking, you are the one that's speaking the real mumu. Because the idea is, he said, what did he learn? He said, yes, sir. The man knew, because every other African president that appeared before Donald Trump, the body language in itself, it tells, or it told President Trump at the time that these people meant well, they meant for something, they have made an appearance, and the appearances before Donald Trump made him to recognize them as man-to-man talking. But when Boakai was talking the way Biden was going at them, Trump said they want to come using, because that's what Trump gravitated towards him to represent, because Trump wanted a response. That's just a response Trump wanted. Trump wanted some kind of response from him. So the way the man behaving, jittering in from him like this, then let me just get to him to make him to feel good. So that, for instance, it all happens to all of us. So if I, April, we went into a community and I'm dealing with a group of people, the other child came up and the child scored very smartly before me with all the tenacity and everything they put it to bear, and I'm there. Then this other child comes and speaks in a kind of way that she let me feel inferior or whatever it is or blah blah. Then I'll say, wow, how you doing? Are you okay? Because that child will take on to, because I know that child response will tell me that they really get fear. Because I want to know why the child is speaking like this, why the child is behaving like this. So I will take on to that child and I say, wow, how you doing? That's a fantastic. Oh yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. You will know that indeed the child, because the kind of response that will come will tell you. So Donald Trump knew exactly that Boakai was somebody who was not just it. Yeah, it's demonstrated now. They're calling these people for coalition. Who summit? Joseph Boakai were not there. But he said he get better relationship with Trump. He and Trump can be talking like that. You know, when they finish having a conversation, then I pull up and put it, President Boakai and Trump, Jeff talking, what they call the relationship, why they got nothing coming from there. And then that Fatima then going to those kind of programs, and then that bureau that the closest and habit that we don't want here at this level. So these things we are telling you people, these things we are just saying it in passing, because it's good that you know these things. According to the Unity Party people, they get the best of relationship with the United States of America. That's what he said. The only thing I've seen them brought here is to take pictures. The foreign minister took picture with the Secretary of State passing around. There's nothing that has come here. and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Nothing they have brought to say they come and give to Liberia, nothing. There is nothing they have done to say, oh yeah, come, at least as the first lady, come and meet with other first ladies so that you can know how to negotiate all of the things. You think they invited her like that? No, they gave her an opportunity and brought her on a platform with other first ladies, so that she have an opportunity to share experiences. When you see people sit down in there, oh yeah, I met this lady, I so and so forum here and there. These are first ladies from the continent of Africa. They are now meeting. They share, they share pleasantries. What is the issue? This is very important for us. Why you take all of these things to be that time they was all to demonstrate that we have a close ties and relationship with Donald Trump. Everything Trump ever call you on is to instruct you that he wants something from you. So now everybody who calling you, like, just see the calling say, no. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So just understand that for yourself and see that this is our country, and this is very important for us to stress these things so that you'll get to understand them. For some of us, we don't have time for what you think about it. We are all patriots. We all love our country. And we are all excited that our country will grow. It doesn't matter what it is. We may have our differences, but there are things that may happen. And so we are happy about that. So that are other things that you're seeing there. So you'll say, oh, it be prioritizing. No, we're not prioritizing. These people told us that they are by far the heartbeat of America. So as a result, anything they want from America, in fact, the relationship is flowing. Anybody want fly, anywhere they fly there. In fact, the last time I saw Boga then dancing and holding the chest or breast of a foreign minister in a way that Dillon was tapping somebody's woman butt in the kind of way that he was doing. The last time I saw that, they said they had visa waiting. They said visa waiting. They said 3 years. After years, I haven't seen any one of them. Any one of them to bring visa to us and tell us, say, oh, I enjoy my this no more year visa. All the one and they doing that at their business. Even if they bring you, they not bring you that one at their business. We'll not get time for it. It's just that, sometimes try to acknowledge your own strength, which is very much important. So this is it, and it's very much important. People will sit down and then look at, oh yeah, the country is gone. The country is finished. The crisis that going on, that when Joseph Boga is able to demonstrate to us that he has what it takes in terms of contacts, connections. Enough for Oswald Twitter to come on radio and can't tell me, say, anybody who not professional ethics. What you call professional ethics? Do you know what you call ethics? Every field has its own ethics that govern that specific field. And I was just telling my dad, Omen Sam Sion today. I said in the legal field, that warrior can be using allegedly. We don't use it. If I went to court and I'm writing a pleading, by God, I'm going to tell you, I will say you deliberately took it. That's ethics. I will tell you, say you took it. Or if you are a prosecutor and then I caught you and somebody told you, say you stole something, you think I'm going to say you allegedly stole it? No. I will tell you, say you stole it. But in the journalism ethics, you have to say allege. Every field has its own ethics. So while you're really talking about, you can't tell the God fair through. Let hear your what really you want for or to not do, because that thing I talking about, everybody who violate ethics. What about ethics? Free speech get ethics business inside. The way I, as a medical doctor, will approach issues with the kind of jargons and things I will use is in line with my ethics. The way the lawyer would treat situation is in line with his ethics. Do you know that indeed, I, as journalist, it is my business. I think I can say, Cheche Pole, you put your more inside. No, journalists don't call them Cheche Pole. They are people who are having the authority by virtue of their profession, and it is ethical that when issues are going on, they don't have to be invited before they go there. When you, the ordinary, says, you see, I'm going to be teaching you how to kind of thing again before I can do ethics. Where? Could you imagine that? Why you say, oh, ethics, there must be ethics. Why you call ethics? So let me tell you people something. This country has come of age. And we should go far beyond those things. Everything you're doing now, you're just telling us now that the government has crumbled. Nowhere to stand. There are some things they covering, or at least the one they covering, or will try to dig in it all the day. There are some things they say will come time that they will not be able to cover up anymore. It will be done. You will be finished. For the government to wake up and say we're going to suppress all the opposition views, Chief, is it a government? So government are just giving up on democracy. They have totally given up on democracy. The democracy they enjoyed unaware, they give up. That they can't make it. They can't make it. They can't. You look at you get called about thing. Don't bring up the same fellow. But let's just speak the truth to it, right? You look at you get called about issue. Then you say what they call was Sunday one. Look at Lord because they're all talking about nonsense. But you get the thing you tell you what they call was Sunday. You get called about talking about how other people say it was Sun. Sun what? On what? What did he say? What did he say? Oh, that the land for the people? Jacob Kodoba is an opposition figure. He will tell you say the land is for the people. So the way Jacob Kodoba said the land for the people, and none of the people on the land. In what way you're defeating Jacob Kodoba's argument? The land for the people on the land. You're not doing anything about it. What are you issue about it? What are you really doing about that land business? Land there now we living almost like normally now the opponent will just take the land and finally because nothing is happening. All the urgency period, you know, there's something they call the hot tension period. They say when the waiting hot at the time you must beat it, I don't know when they call it hot at the time you must beat it. That call it hot beat it. All the things that are happening, all the diplomatic channels and means have failed. Today. Front page Africa were trying to do some kind of damage control for them. I read through Front page Africa said keeping it under control. Then they said the French ambassador said, how can French ambassador be here and be giving hearsay? Oh, you read the story that Front page Africa posted. Okay, I'll leave it. I will just give you that exact quote. I will give you the exact quote. Let me go show you it. French ambassador. There's somebody who here. I was told. Burger reach out, pass over me, and then reach out. Who will be the first to what they call? Let me go show you it. Oh, you all see that thing? Oh, it right here. Oh, I'll show you it. The poor failed. They failed bigly. They failed bigly. Oh, yeah. I can show you it. You know, from the Africa wanted to help them to make it to raise hope, to say things okay. At least they try their best. No best, nothing inside it. There is no best anywhere. Nothing absolutely. What they want to hear is nobody want to be talking to inflating, no inflating business. There is no best inside it. Nothing happening here. These people are not doing anything sound in the wake of all these crises that are going on. So they say, I want to read through in depth what Front Page Africa posted. I don't want to read it in depth. Very good. Let's leave it right here. So you see the French. Yeah, they got it. Give you a hard time. What kind of hard time I give you? I'm talking to go fair through. There you can say hard time. What is hard time? Okay, good. Brilliant. Oh, I think we all seen it, right? Are you seeing it? Students, are you seeing it? I hope we can go up a bit so that I want for you to see the thing good. Yeah. I want for you to see the thing good so that all will read together. Oh, no. Negative. Can't. All right, good. I think we can see it from here. Have you seen it there? Yeah, sorry. We're here. All right. I will show you the other part, which of course they got really giving hard time in the country. What do you do to you? In that country for all of us, you don't know. So Uber will not talk the God fair through when it happening the same way you're talking the God fair through that time. And all talking the God fair through. Okay, let me show you one. Let me see. I think the one will be a little bit clearer. Okay, yeah, I think this one is clear. Yeah, it won't clear. I'm gonna wait. You know, I'm feeling too what it calls. I'm gonna wait. Hey man, I want to see the thing good. Oh, my people. Okay. So you're listening that the damage control the years so that you're going on years so. So you're listening to the damage control now. You know, won't help our country. And I enjoy Front Page Africa for that one there. Won't help our country. So won't tell the people then it is here like day. So let's see how we can make it work. So let me remove the other media. Let the other one come there. We'll manage with it one here. Yeah, we'll manage with it one here, please. I think we'll manage with it one. Okay, so y'all seen it, right? Yeah, all will see it. Don't worry. All will see it. So they say there, y'all look at you. Let me read it. Let me read the other part of it. I'll read it from here. So Oswald 12 statement is here. The caption says here, they say French ambassador confirms Boubacar Macron's talks on Liberia, Guinea, and border dispute. Listen, to French ambassador confirms. Listen to the word. I'm a legal man. Confirms. In our legal word, WORLD, anything that is hearsay is not admissible. Anything that is hearsay is not admissible. They are telling you. That's why you know that, yeah, Front Page helping. And I can understand. Front Page want to help them, but I can understand. Boubacar has made no contacts. Right? So, listen to this very clearly. Listen to this very, very keenly. Listen to this very, very keenly, and we'll read a statement of the French ambassador. Front Page said that French ambassador confirms Boubacar Macron talks on Liberia Guinea border dispute. Government warns against what? Inflammatory remarks. Good. We are here, y'all, and we'll not stop doing it. That one part of their business. They want a damage control to me. What they call, but I want an issue. Let me comprehend. Let me analyze what Front Page Africa wrote. Let analyze it now, because we are both people here too now. So okay, we're not both people, but what they call? Let's listen to Oswald 12 first, because they quoted Oswald 12. Then you will listen to the French ambassador, the quote that they put there for the French ambassador, and it will tell you whether or not the French ambassador confirmed anything. So Oswald 12 is here. They said we are in control. That's what they said. We are in control. They're not in any control. That's a blatant lie. They are not in any control. But they say we are in control. Let's do that one. They said the government calls on all to desist from making statements that will create instability and escalate the situation. We again reiterate that the national security institutions and agencies are in full control of the situation. And they lied. They are not in any full control of the situation. They are not in control of the situation. I am saying that. And all non-state actors should desist from acting outside of constitutional defined framework. What is that constitutional defined framework? You not tell that one. Okay, let me that one. That also 12 thing that you told I read it. So let Kana where they said that the French ambassador confirmed. So what is that word confirmation? Is to say yes, it happened. If John Brown walks up to you and told you, say, Israel has talked to Sam, then you come and ask me, Abi. You say, Abi, is it true that Israel talked to Sam? Then I say, I heard it. Is it confirmation? I heard it. Is it confirmation? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And the letter is a diplomat. So you ask that kind of question. We are hearing details here and there that the president of the Republic of Liberia has had conversations and with the French president. And I say, I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. Listen, I heard it. Is it confirmation? No. Confirmation is yes. You don't say I heard it. The third party, the hearsay. I heard that they say, look at the kind of person that's saying I heard it. That the French ambassadors are going to be saying I heard it. Pagawu went and sat down with Macron in a living room, and they said they were passing around all over the place with Macron. When I told you that it was ArcelorMittal people that took Joseph Boakai and chartered private jet for him, carrying him to Macron so that he, Joseph Boakai, would sign the ArcelorMittal deal. It was no personal, nothing relationship between Joseph Boakai and Macron. I told you that you didn't believe it. The Total Energy people and all, they were there. They want to Joseph Boakai from here and carrying and told you that thing. Joseph Boakai has no direct personal relationship with these world leaders. Nothing. They don't even know him. It's in crisis like this that you will know people reaching out to leaders. You think if Joseph Boakai wanted to reach to Macron, to talk to Macron, what is the first channel through which they will pass, especially the one on ground? This is the lady who is the direct representative of Macron on ground. There's a lady who knows exactly how the border situation is like on ground. You let this lady, then you jump straight to Macron. That's a lie. Boakai did not talk to any Macron. It's a blatant lie. That's why when they confronted the lady and asked the question, she said, I heard it. And listen to this. That's what he said. You see, all y'all are here. You see in the country, you know, there are some things that happen in this country. God will continue to expose all of your lies. All your lies. I mean, all your lies. God will expose all of you for lying to the Liberian people. Very good. So she said, yeah, let me read it for you. She said, I need to get instructions from the government of France. I need to get instructions. This is a quote of what it is. I need to get instructions from the government of France. The woman is even speaking in distance. She acting like she's not even ambassador because she didn't want me to appear like she's speaking for the embassy or speaking. No, she wanted to appear like that. She's just saying, I am waiting for instructions from the government of France. You see how she started it? Listen, that thing you doing that too because I don't know exactly how France feels. I need instruction because I don't know anything about how France feeling about this situation, whether anybody not telling anything or whether they feeling bad or whatever it is. I have no idea about it. I don't know exactly how they feel. She said, I am. She said, I am told. I heard it. I am told. Your president, Joseph Boakai. Look at the kind of thing. Imagine that. I am told your president. The woman is even diplomatically taking herself off this entire thing. That she doesn't want to put herself in the diplomatic framework of representing France and executing the situation. Say you treated it like outsider. She treated the situation like an outsider. The first of all said, I am waiting for the government of France. I am waiting for the government of France. Because I don't know how they feel about it. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know how they feel about it. Then the next thing she says is that I am told that your president. Could you imagine? There's a diplomat speaking. You can see the line where the lady wanted to just say, I don't know nothing about this or whatever it is. We have no idea whether they talk here and there. And it's true. It can be confirmed clearly that indeed she had circumstantially again. You can know exactly that this lady is not aware of anything that happened between Joseph Boakai and Macron. So lies the guys are on. They are just building false hope to either they are doing something. Nothing they are doing. Nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Absolutely. She said, I am told your president, Joseph Boakai, reached out to the French president on the situation. If we can help. She said, I am told your French president reached there to think if we can help. I am told. Instead of the woman saying yes, through our office, our diplomatic office here, the president of the republic, when the woman come to be possessive of this whole thing now, she will have said through our diplomatic missions here, the president of the Republic of Liberia has managed to talk to French president, and then we are waiting on the next course of action. But the woman is saying, I don't know how French feel about it. Look at that kind of thing there. I don't know how French feel about it, or I don't know how the government feel about it. The woman acting like she even from Vatican. You see what you can do to yourself. You think that everybody you can lie to here. It can't work like that. So help, like economic communities or West African states or African Union to stop the dispute peacefully. We will. She said, in what way we can help? Yeah, we will. Right? We are friends of Liberia. We are friends of Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Cote d'Ivoire. Liberia has been at war. And we want to support diplomatic solutions and peace for all. Simple. We want to. They haven't started. Because there's nothing happening. There's no contact. There's nothing. Absolutely. This thing is complete lie. Blatant lie. Joseph Walker and his people, they are full of deceit. They got nobody to talk to. Nobody to stay with them. Nobody to talk for them. And that's it. So they are just there. So they come up with damage control. Want to make it appear like, oh yeah, we're talking with Macron, yeah, and that's so lies. So when Front Page Africa, when I don't know what it is, but the lady said what she said, and that's why it is. She doesn't have time. I'm told, hearsay, that your president went and talked to the French president. I'm still waiting for instruction. I don't know what's happening. We'd like to help diplomatically. We will like to help. But that is if the right things are done. So that they want I'm talking here now that they want that the government will say that I'm inflaming situation. When you're lying to the Liberian people and giving them false hope, when you say the situation is under control, when Jeremiah Pierre said the government is proceeding well, and of course, while people are out of their villages and towns, the government is proceeding well. When Jeremiah Pierre then told Otina, when we're talking, is it what you're talking about to say, look, we are inflaming situation? How do we inflame the situation? You're making it appear like nothing happening and we say something happening. That means that inflame. Inflame means nothing is happening, and then you are saying something is happening. That means we are inflaming the situation. Are we inflaming any situation here? Have you people giving us updates to tell us that, oh, the Guinean people, then they have crossed, or they are recrossed towards their border? Currently, we have deployed the Liberian National Security, Joint Security at our current border, and everything is now to status quo ante. Have you people told us that? Have you people told us that the people in the villages and towns that we talk about, that they have gone back to peaceful activities, and of course their calm is now restored? And have you people told us that? Then you say you have it under control. What kind of control you get it under? Since those guys came, the place they stopped, that the place they stay at. You say you have it under control. You know what they call under control? What is the control you have it under? Currently, as we speak, that Guinea people controlling the area, they don't want to have us under their control. You don't have any situation under control. They have us under their control. They are controlling us as we speak. They are controlling our territories as we speak. You have no control. You have lost it. Is this what constitutes a flaming situation? You say, oh yeah, that's what they call it. Who told you that? You have to come up clear and tell us what is really unfolding so that we know what it is. Give us up to the minute update. You suspended money activities there to launch an investigation. What has been the outcome of that investigation? Who's formed to have done XYZ that led us to where we are? Why is it the post they have your machine that you're talking about stay confiscated? Why is it stay confiscated? Why have they not released it to you people? For your people in Lofa County to report it that, oh, we have decided to retrieve our Liberian equipment that were arrested by the Guinean army. What the update on that one there? Nothing. But you're here telling us that we were telling you, say you're lying. Well, we shouldn't be saying that you're lying. So as a result of that, when we say you're lying, that means we're inflaming situation. What you call inflaming situation? What is the update that you have given us in relation to this issue? You call it inflaming situation. You say we are unethical. What you call unethical? It is our business to tell you. If you are lying to the people, you are deceiving the people. You got to tell them the truth. We are not part of your security network or whatever it is. Our people down there in our security network, keeping them homeless, jobless, and whatever it is, they are hungry, passing all over. They can't go to their farms that they have made, that they survive on. They are there hungry all over, just living in makeshift structures and whatever it is. You think we care about your whatever it is? No, we don't care about that. We want you to get the jobs done. When things are okay, we'll know. We'll feel it. We'll get the feedbacks. We'll get people down there. Then you there bend on talking about how you want impeach, you get caught about, how you want to do the one, you get caught about, What is the issue? Nothing. You get a speaker walking here naked all over the place, loving to almost everybody. Loving to the sister, incest, and all piracy all over. Denigrated that national legislature. You're never calling to question it, to investigate anything. For you to move in for Nana as a speaker, they have to talk about integrity or whatever it is. They talk about Yeke Konoba. I may not be a supporter of Yeke Konoba or what he did, even up to date. I may not. And even if you want to move him, I will be happy that you're moving because he didn't want to brought his government. But let the truth be told. What is something you're doing down there? What integrity you have before you want to be keeping other people in check? What is the integrity you people have for which you want to keep other people in check always? You have no integrity. Then you say the man said it, the man said that, all the kind of thing. What is the issue? What is the issue? What is the crime? He said, well, God, we'll sound in 1 year and sound what? The man said the land for the people. I say here, I said it. I said the land for the people. Are you people not proving it right that the land for the people? And you're sitting and passing around begging all over the place. Where Joseph Burger came from? And for Joseph Burger to clean land, and when he started in plane, he go, he buy around there, came back, took picture, they all fly around with AS, say, oh, things over. You're great, Joseph Burger, 115%. You're grading what they call. They're grading, you're grading. And now they think they were in here now. Whole day you're grading Joseph Burger, then a zero impact we're getting. The giant was scared. They tell you, say, you the deuce for the school, but they tell you, say, can't read one English right here, you can't read it. But you the deuce. That's how you can do Joseph Burger. You inflate him so much to the extent that you think that deception can hold. It can hold. We are in modern age, time, and we know exactly what's going on. That border situation is unsolved. And we Liberian people, we're losing our land. What are people creating AI images? What about that? Your business? That one about I ain't about the business. You're like it or not, that your business. That you people used to create AI images. Look at how shameful you people are before I get to the line to talk to you people. You're very shameless. You have to be ashamed of yourself. When you broke down CDC party headquarters, when George Weah decided to send for the design on that very day, you said our AR party headquarters that CDC was going to build. Today, that headquarters is springing up. You can be passing and seeing that CDC party headquarters is springing up. The AR, how will you be fighting AR? Why will you want to stay for AR? AR said our AR party headquarters. When your ghost camp, you get down there, you call Unity Party headquarters. All your headquarters that you have, they are all ghost camp. You go Broad Street, ghost camp. You go Congo Town. Like I say, I was standing there that day causing all the not so ghost camp. Today, the AR party headquarters is going up. They are kind of propaganda. We'll pass the phone in there. What they call it? You can be ashamed of yourself when you're saying no kind of thing. For people say, but we're not. People don't buy. You know, like you look at it, George Weah mayor, but he's the only. And then George Weah is the one that making you very unstable. George Weah will live, and people like us will live. We will continue to make you to look unstable. Yeah, to you. These 6 years, no peace for the wicked people. You people are the wicked people. No peace for you. You will not enjoy it. It will torment you every day. Either appreciation you want, you will not get an inch of appreciation. Every day that calamity or bad news will just be coming. It's not that we pray for it. You people are direct representation of calamities. It's befalling the nation day by day. One of the bloggers was just showing one pastor on the 25th or something was trying to prophesy what was going to happen in Liberia, and it's forcing right in line. It's falling right in line in 2025. I think 2025, yeah. He said there will be land crisis. What about it is? Look at what's happening. The dispute is tense. We are sitting there. We are not a country. Then you're sitting there talking about, you want to go? You want to go? Go and take. You see, the frustration that will swallow you because the CDC party headquarters is in plain view, glaring view. As you will be passing, you will be seeing it. Joseph Boga will be seeing it. Jeremiah Kun will be seeing it. All the officials will be seeing a party headquarters down there. The AR party headquarters you're talking about, you will see it right there. That's what we call decency. George Weah is a man of class. That's why when he took over the realm of this country, he brought the country up to a level where the country became of class. Our Rabos International Airport Highway must be of class. Our invisible park, the sports park, and everywhere must be of class. Our market structures for our women, our mothers, our fathers, or whatever must be of class. George Weah is a man of class. So his whatever he was doing to this country was a direct representation of him, a man of class. He made Liberia to be a class. Look, where people could come and look at Liberia. Look at the Roberts International Airport Highway that is abandoned by the Unity Party. Class. Just recently, President, we have just received a call from somebody from Japan, one of his friends in the diplomatic community, I think something like that. They told him, say, look, that road project, I think 2022 or 2023, when George Weah are looking for that speech, please, there's somebody help me. When George Weah announced, okay, when George Weah was dedicating the Japan Freeway Road, when he completed the other side, he was dedicating it. And then he begged the Japanese for them to extend it from Freeport to Monrovia, to the Cape Trucker Bridge. When he did that, and it was sometimes back in 2023, 2024, when George Weah announced that indeed that freeway road constructions was at the verge of kicking off because Japan had already agreed for that. That project got stalled when George Weah left power. Joseph Boakai came to power. It was one of those speeches that Joseph Boakai made, that the road leading from Freeport to Gerald Tucker Bridge, that the George Weah speech you were buying in like that. Recently, foreign administration people send people to Japan to go sit down there because they finished funding certain company and that they have already sourced money for the project to go on. They sat down and they said that Unity Party project coming. So somebody must have called Weah recently from the diplomatic community. They say, oh, congratulations, Your Excellency. The project you talk about, we have already found funding for it. And I think the government sent agents here and they have already signed. And then we have a contractor company that will be there to do the project. And Weah was very much excited from what I understood from his surroundings. He was very excited. He said, oh, yeah, thanks so much. At least God is working for us. The person called George Weah from there. Then Latin, the part where people coming all the way, we secure the road from La. The person just called George Weah recently and said, Your Excellency, congratulations. The same way, when the Security Council seat was won by Liberia, George Weah received a text from his colleagues in the West African sub-region. They say, congratulations, Your Excellency. Your project has finally met its fruition. Liberia has won the UN Security Council seat. They send no text messages to George Weah to tell you, say, congratulations. You think the people ungrateful like you people? You bring that project here and come to what they call it. Look, and I told you all citizens, you all listen to me. Anytime you passing, take the photo of that old helpers project, put it there and say, thank God for George Weah vision. Every stage of it and project. In fact, y'all these CDC blockers, y'all go there, y'all do your live video and say, this is what George Weah did for this country. Y'all take it, y'all own it. Y'all not letting kind of people then what they call. Y'all take it. It's you people project. It's for y'all. The same way when they kind of started Japan Freeway project, y'all take your video and everything, y'all put it there. Then we'll grab George Weah's statement at the Capitol building. Where he went and stood there, were reporting to the National Legislature that road was about to start. We'll put that one inside as well. These people, they've got no vision, nothing, no class. They got nothing, absolutely. And I'm telling you, you know, these people, they are not smart. And some of us, we know how to get them. And we know how to get under their skin because they are liars. We are very grateful to the Almighty God for the strength He has put in us. And thank you for your prayers that you continue to render on our behalf. Because had it not been because of you, people like us would only have been who we are today. So we are grateful to all of you for everything that you do. But you see, be afraid of these people. That the only thing I can tell you, be afraid of these people. They are not correct. They are liars. These Unity Party people can lie. Watch out. They will soon bring about that Japan freeway thing. I'm telling you now. Somebody just called we are recently from the diplomatic community, especially from Japan. They told you, say, congratulations, Your Excellency. We have already sourced money for the project that you begged us for. And I think your government has sent agents here. And they have signed with the contractor company or whatever it is for them to go do the project. Congratulations. They will continue to congratulate you. Because government is what it is. All your lies you've been doing here and there, you will continue to suffer it. And no peace for the wicked. I will continue to torment you people. No insult. Anybody going to insult you or nothing? All your lies you've been telling here and there, we'll deal with it. And we'll know the time is coming. When Weah becomes president, we are grateful for that. There's a lot that going on, and tomorrow we'll get onto it. The 12 case is going on. There are pieces of evidence that others say they don't have because they can't produce it. The issue of security matter. Nobody will produce any security evidence relating to security matter. So the 12th trial is becoming very interesting, and certainly as we are going on, it will become more interesting. And remember, in criminal prosecution, any little doubt, any iota of doubt in criminal prosecution, it operates in favor of the defendant. You all understand that? So we are starting to get in there. Sorry, let's get to the lines and interact with our callers right here tonight.
Halina kupera Handikanga kwe Ndino pembera Mwari ndiwo wakali chengeta
Okay, so let's get to the lines and interact with our callers right here. The numbers are off. You can have those numbers right here on this very dial. 077239933 is the orange number to call. And we have the Lone Star number. It's 086-304497. The female line, exclusively for female, is 0777-980375. Let's get to the first caller right here on this dial. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Please go ahead quickly. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, hello.
Can you please go ahead? We're hearing from you.
Yeah, hello. My name is Wilson Twed Jr.
Wilson, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, and I'm joining you from Harrisburg City.
Harrisburg City. Okay, where is that?
Right around the Manhadro.
Oh, the Manhadro. Okay, yeah. Okay, go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Yes, my attention drew to the Yeke Koruba issue.
Mm-hmm.
If the lawmakers say they want to impeach Yeke Koruba, then the president will have to be impeached. Because the president came from Guinea, he never reported to we the Labrador people.
Okay.
We never get any information from him. Then Yeke, who say the place for the Guinean, we have to believe Yeke because the Guinean taking over the place, and not Labrador taking over the place. So we have to believe Yeke because Yeke then that ain't there. If they know that the player for Labrador will take over the place. So that's where my attention.
I like that. Thank you so much. Great one. Hello, how are you doing?
Thank you.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, this is Ed Makar, and I'm the visually impaired that they're pushing for the return of President Weah 2029.
Okay.
You know, Liberia lack leadership, and this is why we'll continue to push and working over time, making sure that our president return to the presidency. You know, no, this is not a serious government, because if you will be having a president in the country that will be recalling the legislature back for 2 weeks sitting for what we are hearing, and on that list, the reason he's calling them back is only for Yeke. Yeke can say, my source told me. That is the only reason why Boakai has to call back the legislature, because he wants to make sure that Yeke is suspended or expelled from the legislature. So where are we with this? You know, where are we with this? Because the government has failed to tell us definitely in clear-cut terms what is the issue we continue to ask without telling or anything. When any of them come on what they are doing, they want to change the date. All the various releases that they are putting on, they want to change the date, and then they come up with the same thing. Because what did the Justice Minister say? Nothing. All he did was intended to calm down all critical voices. Because when you talk about people with the law, we take a quote on people because they are using statements that are causing turns in a tension in a country and in the country. They will ask the question, the very Ministry of Information that you were sitting and reading that press statement, the statement that the Information Minister made. How do you refer to that? Because when he rather surveillance to have gone to take it on when you see the government are doing well, after that statement, you have naked Paul coming up. You had the general for Nima coming up, saying that they will go. In fact, the guy will be at the border while they will be in Guinea. They will not know how to get there. The justice minister failed to tell us whether he has invited naked God. The justice minister failed to tell us whether they are invited general to question them. Why are they reliant? Nothing he didn't say. But yeah, he told us that they are in charge. In charge of what? Which one of the brothers they are in charge of? When the guys are moving in every day, in fact, taking a common stool for all of the ground. But yeah, he lied to us. Now, I listened to the ambassador when I news came up. But the lady was very, very careful. The lady didn't confirm anything. I listened to the audio. She didn't confirm anything. She was very, very careful. So that means, even if they are taking or doing anything, reaching out to Macron, they jump over her and go way to France. How she will get that information when she is a direct representative of the French government here in Liberia. If you want to do anything, she should be the first one to be in the know to advise you guys how you should go about doing it. But here we are. All will be here, we will speak. The government have failed. They are lost grade of everything. So they want to use arrogance and thinking that they can acquire all them. They will not do what to speak or what to say the truth. Burger have failed. The Burger government have failed. It doesn't mean that they exit. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate that. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? 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 Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good to hear you.
Yeah.
Can you listen, my brother? The official spokesperson for the Liberia movement. I joined the tower when I'm going to maybe President Boga is just a failure to Liberian people in this country. He's a failure to himself because this old man, on the time bearing government, is not his time to this time. There is nothing good he has done to benefit the people of this country. And this is the same thing he's doing. How can you be lying to the people all of the time? You lie to come in power and stay lying. Don't do that. You be true to your citizens. But this is what going on. This is what we'll do. When you do that, it will be okay for the country. But everything you will be lying to the people and we see the very fact. We are we see our own apple and you won't be lying to every day and something the citizen get around. Just do that. Any politician going to do the right thing. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening, Ebi.
Good evening. Let's hear from you.
Thank you very much. Ebi, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I come from a Propo Kono, down Coast Spoon Hill, Western community. Ebi, you said it all. Firstly, we are always call on your radio station to appreciate President Weah for giving us the opportunity to see what we are seeing today. Ebi, President Weah make governance difficult for the Unity Party guys. These guys, they lie to the Liberian people, and today their own lives have caught up with them. So in order to divert our attention for the real issue that is unfolding in Lofa, they want to use Jeke Koluba, quote unquote, impeachment proceedings to divert our mind. But we want to tell President Boakai and his guys, look, you guys will not continue to fool us. If you guys have failed and sold our land in Guinea, because in my lifetime, President Boakai is the very first president in my life to have been seated as a president for Liberia to be invaded by a neighboring country. So this is a previous crime that President Boakai must be able to pay for. So they should not divert our attention to a man who is only advocating for his people. Jeke Koluba is doing his job. He was elected to advocate for the people. He wants to know what is happening to the land that was illegally invaded by the Guineans. So you should not divert our attention here. If it is anybody who needs to be impeached, it is Joseph Newman Boakai. Now tomorrow, by right, you're supposed to draw impeachment against him because he has reneged on one of his constitutional duties by sitting as a sitting president for our country to be invaded by a foreign who is a grievous crime and he must pay for it. Thank you very much, Ebi, for always giving us the opportunity to make our further on national issues. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Oh, this number is off, so let me get on to the next line. Right here on this dial, I put on the female line as well. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Okay. Hello?
Hello? Hello, Eddie. Thank you for the show, Eddie. Money veteran job from Uptown to Thomas Valley area.
Okay.
I thank you for the show today. Everyone, I want to tell you, the brother you have George, our president George, we are not go there. You must stay. That Waka go after what you want to let him do it. Because Waka not doing nothing for the country already, we suffering a day. We not wait for people who can't get money to eat. So you must sit down, you must not go there before you do something to you. You must sit down. Let God bless you, protect you every day.
Okay. Thanks for the advice. We'll take it. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, boss. Go on, let's listen to you.
Thank you, Teacher Lai. My name is Victor P. Cabo, coming you as Sergeant Play.
All right.
I do join you from Battery 5 to the BP Dakwita. AB, I just hearing the breaking news from you that the overhead bridge that the Unity Party people claiming that they brought it, and those are responsible congratulated former President George Manuel Weah. It's a shocking news to me. I want to say
I said, not the oil pass. I said the free port to Gabriel Tucker Bridge Road that George Weah negotiated with Japan for when he was dedicating that road. The guys have just informed him that indeed, finally, they have found funding for that road now. So they thank him for that.
I want to say that's a good breaking news that you gave to us. We, the diehard edition, and being indigenous sons of this country, we're so proud of our son. So I want to say kudos to him. But maybe what is unfolding in our country, we just have some bunch of notice who don't know the duty that they were sent to perform, and they just sit, they enjoy themselves, and they just see everything as well. With Yege Koluba making statement and the House of Representatives come out to say they are going to impeach Honorable Yege Koluba. What sense that makes to me? That would not address my bread and butter issue. Will it make me to have a school fee to pay for my kids? Or what? Well, I'm going to benefit from such a man if he's having to sustain because he speak, you feel offended, and because you see with when he say he don't supposed to say it. Who are you to detail when someone want to speak and you say the president not supposed to speak? So for that reason, you're going to take action against him. They must be talking about our bread and butter issue and make sure those Guineans that in our land, they should go back to where they come from. This is what Uncle Joe is supposed to be doing, but it's not to be exactly a so-called lawmaker who out there who had a rebel leading them and they don't know the scope of operation for how to take them serious. No, AB, we are not going to take anybody serious. We want to work. We want investors to come to our country. We want our bread and butter issue to be addressed. We want this place to be free. We don't want this country to be a police state where police brutality will be the order of the day. No, we want to work. Go up the lobby for the investor that you claim that you will bring. We will appreciate everything you will do, but do not take our mind and want to bring something that you feel you can.
Thank you. Hello, how you doing? Okay, so let me get on to the next one. Hello. Okay, so we get here and then we get there. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening, Mr. Light.
Let's hear from you, please. Good evening. How's everything?
Thank you very much. This is the Common Board Chairman. I'm TOP Willie. I join you from Soklin to Shufo. Mr. Light, in our data, we say, cannot go to the evil. But in a blockade, cannot go is not even of the hand. Our president is writing the president of France, whether the letter accept or whatever. But what is he doing as a president of the Bureau to mitigate own crisis? Is he depending on somebody else and they're not made for your own home to come and solve your own problem when he's not doing nothing about it? That's a question I got for Mr. President. Mr. President, we elected you to solve our problem. Particularly some Latinos were told that you have made of wisdom. So what is wisdom? What we needed the most. Today, wisdom is needed in Latvia to solve the border crisis. But we are not seeing wisdom. We got budget. We got security capture on our budget line. As I said it corrected, 150 million goes to national security every year. Annually, the one we give to our government. What are they doing with it before they call for help? Before you call for help for somebody to help you, you gotta do something for yourself. In our dollar, when you call for somebody to wash your back, you must be washing your stomach. In this case, Mr. Bwakai, what are you doing with our security budget? We're not seeing you doing anything. You say you're working diplomacy. What is the channel that you are engaging? Are you taking Guinea to court? Have you gone to court with Guinea? Or which kind of step you are taking that you need for help? That is my question for our president, Teacher Larry. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. The next one. Hello.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Yeah.
This is Mama Guitar on the Monologue movement. And we really commend you for the show, EB. EB, the United Party people, they grew up and muster around here for the former president. And just imagine the 6-year president, just how we are able to live with the Kekoluba and all other people that were groomed by the United Party. Today, they no longer live with the people. Can you imagine? The Kekoluba was 24 hours on the back of the former president, insulting his mother, seeing all kinds of things. But former president, we had target was to put food on the laboratory table and continue to develop the country. You see, and after the 6 years, today, what happened? They see more yesterday, they see Yekakonda, he turned to the United Party group. Today, they cannot live with it. It's quite unfortunate. President Joseph Mabaka been invaded by the Guinea president, Mohamed Doumbouya. He taking pay in the country, Guinea president taking pay. And the man working, and he is not working. So, the question I want to ask our president, a police director, you're only able to flog the Labour, you're able to flog the Guinean soldier to move on the land. I want to say this to United Parties. You tell President Joseph Mabaka, I want land before you move in the presidency. That land, President Joseph Mabaka, that gave the Labour land. I don't think we want to leave it after the presidency. Because that way will be behind. President Eddie Johnson said here, it be 12 years. We don't see the kind of thing happening in the country. President George, we are, according to them, they do not know anything about politics. But they may say, 6 years ago, at that time, they may was a Cameroon president. To address the one December, they may elected. And President George, we are able to live with him. And 6 years, we not see the kind of thing. And the pastor said one thing last time, I'm a Muslim. While follow some of the pastor emphasis on politics. He said that when we go in the 2 years, you will see better water to be a clean water. You see, I saw the people around the border point today. The people say they are no longer safe. We have a president, official taking pay every day. When you got diplomacy, President Joseph Mabaka, you know what they call diplomacy? Diplomatic activity. Where President we have he made one phone call. You will see the major Barry. But how many calls President Joseph Mabaka made into the life of the Bobo? We are not seeing company like when people are struggling every day to even yes. Again, the Guinea people standing at the border day by day will come. When you talk, we are doing diplomacy. President Joseph Mabaka had no friend around the place. It was the sympathy that one people gave to the president. And for me, when people want to silence Article 15 in the country, they must just close all the stations and ban all the Makofu. Because we will buy the Makofu in the community. President, we are on the drive for 6 years. That's all we driving. President Joseph Mabaka then scratch on the protocol driver. He will allow the Liberian people to drive the ethnical president. He's not president for the United Party. And then what he do, we should tell him. He say President Joseph Mabaka has been lazy. No president has been serving the country has been weak equal to the president today what he call Mr. Diplomacy. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
All right, thank you for your contribution. So we have just 8 minutes. I'll get to the diaspora line shortly on the phone line as well.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Good evening, Eddie.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you for your good analysis to the Liberian people. I'm Joseph Ute calling from Japan Freeway Drive tonight. You make my day, AB.
Thank you very much. Thank you. My question to this Joseph Boaka man, is it the thing that love Liberia, build Liberia? Is this what the Liberian people are looking at today? Is this the way we are building Liberia? Is this the way he described building Liberia today? People are scattered all in a bush. People do not have nowhere to sleep. There is no food. And coming all with lies, building Liberia with lies, passing around with lies. He and his surrogate. Is this the way we will live in our country? Is this the kind of way he's leading us in this country as a leader, or he wants to lead us as a leader? I mean, it's so sorrowful for the Liberian people. People that took of their own time and stood in the rain, walked in the dirty water, in the poo water, to march his name around, to propagate his message that he's a good man, he has experience. Is this the kind of experience that we are getting or benefiting from him today? Is this the kind of leadership, the style of leadership? They did the same to Samuel Doe when the war broke out in Nima County. They say lies. They say Edward Komosako, go and do the check in Nima County there to see what is happening. He said nothing was going on. Everything was under control. It's the same thing this man is imitating from Doe regime. That's why he imitating from. At that time, technology was nowhere. And the king brought law to do that nothing was going on. They were going in Nima there, looting people, then bringing it to Monrovia until the war reached here. It's the same old strategy that this man is using on the Liberian people today. They will do until nothing going on. Things are under control, and the Guinean will reach in Monrovia tomorrow to invade the whole entire nation.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
With a fixed understanding and stop lying on people.
All right, thank you. Let me get on to the WhatsApp line. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, my brother. The thing is somehow funny. Maybe you and myself were alive, and we stay alive when Francis Numani Sakida in Ufa County there he was saying, "I'm protecting my people here. Farabu must leave this town. He must leave Lofa. You know, move from here. I will put 5 people on motorbike. I don't know." He said 25 motorbike, 5. Then he put 5 on motorbike to the border now. He say no. He says say no. The people not say Lofa County for them. Those are black guys. Oh, Lofa County official. And I said Lofa County. You see that? Constant humanity Sakira, he found every day I posted that he the one with plaster. That time to defend your county. Yeah, that's all. Constant humanity is supposed to be now on the you saw be on the phone and I say, hey, you cannot go. Yeah, that the men I want to push up for a booyah in Nova County there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastor Jabla. Let's hear from you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Anthony Abraham Gosson.
What's up, boss?
This is Pastor Jasper. I salute calling from Fargo, North Dakota, USA.
Pastor.
All right. I just want to call to just make my point on your show. Boaka, the president of Liberia, stated that if he doesn't become a president for Liberia, there will be no more Liberia. So that is why Guinea, before Liberia can be destroyed, Guinea is taking portion of what belongs to them, because Boaka have already said it. Proverbs 18, life and death, it lies in the power of the tongue.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And the church sit there, and they are watching. Instead of them debunking the statement that Boaka made, they didn't do it, and they are sitting there whining and dining with Boaka. Instead of them calling Boaka to repent, fail to understand that what he said, it coming to pass. And I listen most of the time. I can listen on your show. One of the prophets from I think Nigeria, Ghana, who's there when they vote in President Boaka, there are a lot of things that will happen. Calamity will overtake Liberia, and we've seen it, and we've been seeing it. Fire outbreak all over the place. Boaka is operating. The president, let's say the entire government is being very hostile, to its people. They are operating, on the the act of anger. And any government that is hostile to its people, they risk creating society that is characterized by political unrest, social division, and widespread alienation. That's what's happening.
You're right.
The country is divided. I listened to President Weah when he took over. He said, come, let us build this country. But you know why? The shovel that carry, let me just close on the shovel that carry, dead men at the grave would never leave there, will come back. And that shovel is in the Honorable Yeka Koruba. It was the same shovel that they used. And the shovel comes back and they are getting angry. So thank you, Augusta. My man, you blocked me on Messenger. I wanted us to talk, but anyway, we will still talk.
All right, I'll call you.
I wanted your nigga.
All right, so let's go on right here on this very time. We are setting it, getting there. With God, remember, all things are possible. Joseph, let's hear from you, boss.
Hey, good evening, but we are saying,
go ahead, no problem. Joseph, I got trouble.
You see what? I tell you, man. You see the part about it? These people are operating in chaos, only chaos. You see, you're in chaos. The Guinean, they are speaking in order. Now your board maker will come out say this. The other man from Lima campus say something different. You guys are just operating in chaos because of the lies. Like when you say, my brother, there are some games you win, but you are not successful. You have won the election, it's right on your lap. But you see the successful right now. Where can you take Liberia? There is no way because no connection. You went to Guinea, you carry on Liberian man, you kill him, and then you go pick up trucks from there. But when you see when desperate people are in position, this is what happened. Well, we gotta be careful to know who we putting in leadership. When I talk about someone, young people, our brothers and sisters, Walker, you took off to protect Liberia. You understand? You protect Liberia and the Liberian people. The one we are working on. All that your Sabbath there running around and saying this, that. Well, you're not the same people that were running around. I don't know whether you are the commander-in-chief or chief of staff. Well, George Weah left from over there. Why in the world what kind of thing will happen? When George Weah left from over there, he was saying people were talking to him to overthrow George Weah. Are you serious? All of you are celebrating all kind of thing. You could say all kind of rubbish. Speak all type of nonsense. The man was patient. He could take all the punches and no blow. But today, you don't want to hear from people when they criticize you want to start targeting people. We will give critique. We will criticize you for the wrongdoing.
Okay.
So you open your ears. One of your person will force it inside there. So the Liberian people will know. My brother, thank you for everything that you are doing for our brothers and sisters and our mothers, enlightening their mind and know what is going on in the nation.
All right.
Bless you, brother.
Thank you. Thanks for your contribution. We appreciate this. All right. We are getting there, and with God, remember, all things are possible, and we're all setting together. We are trying our best all day, and we'll get there. That's one thing I know for sure. We'll get there. So let me get on to this one. Ella, are you doing quickly? Ella? Sorry, Ella? Oh, sorry about that. Let me see whether I can get on to just 1-2 course, then we can go wrapping up. Yeah, so this is it. Hello?
Good evening, Messiah.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. CDC Papi, quickly.
Yeah, God bless you, and then I want to tell you and your workers all over there, happy Ramadan. Let God bless you and help you reign.
Thank
you.
You.
Baba? You said, Baba? Hello?
Yeah, go on. We're listening to that.
You said, Baba, he won't tell what happening over there. But my friend told me that the people say when he made mistake, the way they came for our men, our opposition, they carry, that they will come for him like that. That's what they do to Venezuela president. That's what they will do to him. So they tell me, let's try to put any nonsense on them. That's why I hear. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to this one. This WhatsApp line. Hello.
Yeah, Ebi.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening, my brother. How are you?
Yeah, Liche, let's hear from you.
Good evening, Ebi. Thank you. This is Zina Mechi, and I call you from Minnesota.
Okay.
So, Ebi, thank you for the show, and I've been following recent. I just been listening, not on the contribution. So, but today, Ebi, first of all, what did the guys go do to the polo? They were dancing. I saw Thomas Pala, my own brother, or we have a find everybody dancing. Why they were celebrating?
I don't know why they were jumping and celebrating.
You guys gotta be serious, man. Yeah. So why they want to do it? You got Koluba. So that today, you got Koluba is I mean, how do you call it? I mean, that sound. That's what Yakuba Beaver is order. When Yeka was Odana insulting president, we are up and down and they were celebrating him. Why don't want Yeka Koluba? The castle issue on here, Guineans are taking our land. They are not only to that one border, they all over the border. Every border points in I mean, between Guinea and Lofa there, they have already captured and they cross. They on our side. We got serious issue about it. Then they leave in the point, but special said to remove Yeka Koluba. That today, no Yeka Koluba like demon. They want to try again, say, they want to try again beginning. If you get alone, let you continue in a good way. Next election, we let you get. Thank you, man. If you have a good
all right, now let's hear from this one. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Mohammed A. Kovana, and I do Johnny Mokawa and Georgia. You know, I really want to ask Unity Party people. When you take all about what insulting George Money we are yesterday, they say they may speaking the truth. So the truth thing against them, so that now they know that you take over is a rumor. Eh? Unity Party people, that today you know that you take over is a rumor, or you take over can't tell the truth. When yesterday you may speaking the truth to George we are. You're saying our truth, but now the message will teach you to run and you're getting there. My uncle will not get much to say that people the time when they consider they know nothing, nothing to do for we the people. And you saw your man Tomopala, they go out and when I know they tell when local, they were celebrating on the road. When they finish taking like don't transfer your money, go to every local. They were telling we're on the road to celebrate how they call celebrating. But that one is good for we the people. Tomorrow we'll know what to do. So now coming. Okay.
All right. Thank you, folks. And we're right here on this day, and this is our country, and we always tell you we'll try our best, whichever way it goes. I want to say thank you all so much. I know you're angry, but you know what? We are getting there. With God, remember, all things are possible. And we'll get there. Whether you like it or not, we will certainly get there.
Ndakambuka nasima wanani mweya uri mupenyu mumuviri zvakawanda zvandakapfura asi ndakamira handina kuwira pane mazuva ndakafunga kupera misodzi yakawira pasi isina kuona asi Mwari vakandisimudza vakanditimbira hausati wapera kana nichitarisa shure kwandafa ndinoona nyasha dzandakapiwa handina kusvika ndega pano ndiri mupenyu nenyasha dzake.
Okay, folks, so that's all the time we've got tonight. So until we are back here, God willing, with the Thursday edition of the Showdown tomorrow. So like I told you yesterday, the Diaspora Talk team will be some fundraising rally and aim towards relocation program and project that indeed we've earmarked. So until we're back here tomorrow on Thursday, my name is Stephen Gosson. We do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
Chengeta Vamwe vakajona munjira, vamwe vakazara wa Singapore, asi ini lakaramba lichifamba kunyama.